Okay.
And we're live, and welcome to the Collectors Community live chat. Myself, the old skipper, with Dale from Coin World UK. Welcome aboard. How you doing,
everybody? Why aren't I getting all?
I see Christopher Ties in the house. Good old Christopher.
So I'll be there. I'll be able to see chat soon as it loads up.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited this week because Tracy has agreed to start doing a live feed with me, and we're going to be starting another channel. We're resurrecting our old occupations. Tracy and I we were food critics for Leduc County This Week. In fact, our column was called Fine Dining in Alberta. And so it was kind of neat. Of course, didn't do my waistline any good, but it was a great job. And we decided, you know what? That would make a really interesting YouTube video channel to actually do. Or instead of Fine Dining in Alberta, we're going to call it Fun Dining in Alberta. And we've already got our first restaurant. It's an English pub, Irish pub. That we've already talked to the owner. We're going to do an interview with him, and we've already got some good video footage already. We've been there 3 times already. Very good. Best fish and chips in the city so far, since most of the good ones all closed before the our wonderful pandemic we went through. So it's going to be nice to be able to do something different. So you can look forward to seeing a new channel, Fun Dining in Alberta, coming up really soon. And Tracy will be in it.
That'd be pretty cool. So what's that actual out and about reviews, yeah?
Out and about. We actually go to the restaurants. We test out the food. We, take some videos. And I don't care if it's good or bad. If it's bad, they're going to get a bad review. If it's good, they're going to get a good review. And hopefully they're halfway decent ones. We try to be as selective as possible, not going to McDonald's and all that stuff. We're going into better restaurants, and we'll do up a review, and we'll come up with a point system that like so many Rotten Tomatoes, and do it that way. So that's in addition to getting more active on my coin channel. I've been putting that aside here way too much, and being that with all the illnesses, I haven't been able to do anything with my veterans group either. So that's all starting to get resurrected a little bit. But yeah, exciting things. And this channel has hit a milestone. I believe I've hit over 750 subscribers.
Congratulations.
So I'm looking. I'm going to be an oddball, and I'm going to look at, well, you know what? I'm going to hold off until the big 1,000 and make it a really, really good day for everybody, and put up a bunch of prizes and stuff to get a lot of things to look forward to.
Cool.
Christopher, MREs are for the young bucks. We were the forefathers of the military rations. I date myself back to K rations, RP4s, IRPs, and then finally we started experimenting. We got into French Chef and some, which is basically the better camping supplies that they finally come up with, and some of them were pretty bloody good. So I can ask my future son-in-law, see if he can snag some Canadian MREs, the new ones, because I haven't tried any of the new ones yet. That would be kind of fun to test out some of the new ones and see if they're any good. I know how bad the British ones were terrible, and the Americans were even worse.
Unless you got it from the RAF.
What? They go to a hotel.
They don't give you an MRE. They give you like tickets,
A
and
restaurant. Yeah.
and the butler and silver
Yeah, you get a
service.
restaurant shit there. You get to go and eat in this fine dining over here, this establishment, 5-star. Go ahead, enjoy, and just make sure you put it on your requisition form.
We have Mr. Christopher Ty, Austrian Stacker, and who else have we got on here? Pretty sure we had more people in here. So how is Mr. Austrian Stacker doing?
Austrian Stacker, does it look like my head split all the way across? This is not South Park. Canadians don't have two-piece heads. I've watched enough of it to go, oh, this is just too bad.
It's funny, really, because in Swindon we have actually got a place called Park South.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, seriously. It's right near the Magic Roundabout. You come off the Magic Roundabout, and then you've been over there. I'm pretty sure you'd gone over Magic Roundabout if you went through.
I probably have. Yeah, that's right. You know, you can see the fingerprints in the back of the bus on the seat. And Papa G's in the house.
Papa G. Oh, I've been reading people's comments. Neil collects his hit is 1K. So congratulations to Neil. He had a message in his comment section. He go, and obviously people are kind enough to do like giveaways and stuff. But the first thing this person said, "What's the prize?" So this is, I don't know if Neil read it, right? But this, and Shane goes, the reply was, "Zoe was the prize." Like, oh, cool. No, I'm only joking, babe. Right. This is what I wrote to him. Right. I'll go to your channel now in a second. There it is. Right. I'll turn that down a minute. Right. This is what this person said, right? What are you giving away? Yeah. Now, does it matter what Neil gives away as a prize to say thank you? You know? So this is my reply. I said a bag of nuts and a spoon. and a stamp on an envelope with fresh air. Does it matter what the prize is? Not being rude or anything. I was having a bit of a joke, but yeah, you did see it. But yeah, I thought, what does it matter? Can't you say congratulations for reaching a really difficult goal? And what if he did want to throw a giveaway? You know what I mean? Does it matter? Yeah. Right? Not the first thing. What are you giving away? You know what I mean? But yeah, but I did reply to. I did say this. I said, "No, a rumor out. It's kind of like a rumor has it that you're giving away a stamp, an envelope, and some sticky tape." But yeah, you give away. I didn't give. No, not me. The Shane Show said it to Neil.
Oh, okay. Oh, the things that we do. I sent that package down to Eddie. These Devil Dog, retired Marine, and
yeah.
it was.
Did you get a glitter bomb? Did he?
It was a glitter bomb package, and of course, the wonderful U.S. Postal Service ruined it because when he got it, he says there's a hole poked in it, and there's stuff leaking all over the place. He said they got nothing out, but I can tell this is a glitter bomb package. He still, if he wants the stuff, he's going to have to open it up, and that glitter is just horrific.
That's if the postal service ain't got it first.
It's got that bloody. It's got it sticks to everything. It sticks to everything. Yeah. So when he opens up, it doesn't matter. He's going to have glitter everywhere.
I did that to my buddy Robbie. I mean, I got him a decent present, so he had to open it up. But I suspended the present by sellotape inside, so it's like this. inside the box. So if you tried rattling it, it wouldn't make any difference. But inside it was must have been about 60 packets of fine glitter, and then it was in a thick box, then another thick box, but then I wrapped it up with tape like you wouldn't believe, and then every side of it was fine glitter, rubbish, and everything. And he just went like this. He went, "I know what's going to happen, Dale." Lincoln, don't forget he had a carpet, right? And as he ripped one side of it, of course, glitter everywhere. He goes, "You," blah, blah, blah. Then he goes, "Right, okay, that must be it." He rips the other side, the other one went. So he rips the other side, that one went. So every single side was gone, right? Fine glitter. He was covered. And he goes, "Right," I goes, "Yeah, that's it now, honest." So he gets a stand knife, right? He opens it up. Of course, he opens a box like this, and this box just for about 6 months, he was still seeing neon glitter and everything. And so what he did, he ripped out his carpet and put wood flooring in because he was having a glowing carpet. Got to be done, isn't it?
Good grief, Austrian Stacker. Yeah, that's what can I say?
I gave away a few Maria Teresa Talias once. Oh, what? Oh, man. That is just terrible. Silver tea! But yeah, it's... Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's always a Muppet. I did a video for 10 Bob the other day, and it was an hour long, right? Because I kept dropping my phone, right? And I stitched it all together, but when I dropped it on the fourth one, right, I forgot to press record. Of course, I was playing it to make sure it was all right, and it's like there's something missing here. And so it was over an hour long. I thought, no, I can't play that either. So I got my. She wants me to show my £2.50 collection. So yeah, it's quite a bit. But I can't show it all because obviously I got the sets. I ain't going to get the sets out. So it's just the ones I've. It's these. Oh. That's my £2 what I found so far. But I've got more than that. That is all commemoratives. There. That's one book. That's two books. There's 10 pages in each. So that's, was it 10 pages, 12. So that's 120 coins in each one. And then that one. So that's 3. And that's 4 full. They're all commemoratives. And that's not including the video books I have and my coin sets, because obviously sometimes you get 3 £2 coins, sometimes you get 2, depends which set you get. And then I saw my 50p ones.
Holy crap!
That's one lot. And then I got all my Beatrix Potter ones here. Saw the Beatrix Potter ones. But I got sets as well, remember? So that's just.
And ladies and gentlemen, here's proof in the pudding that if you're a numismatist, You can be flat broke but still have money.
That's my other 50p stuff. This is the anniversary. That's the other Kew Gardens you got to be careful of. That people try and sell for. That's all my 10p's, my alphabet 10p's. But I'm not showing all them ones because oh man. So yeah, there's all my sets to the Paddington ones, 50p's. There. I don't know if you can see that all right, but that's all Paddington Bear ones. And then that's more. That's my Olympic ones, all the spare Olympics I have. And then there's more Olympics there as well. But then this is my other £2 sets, and this is what I put into sets. I haven't got them all yet, but that's normal coin. That's an error coin. That's normal coin. That's an error. They're just like together, paired. So when I find more, there go. That's why they're empty.
Oh.
And I'll show you the difference.
Made you big. See it better. Hello, Canadian Family Life. Welcome aboard, Marlon from Mare Videos.
Completely changed track of bloody. They rip your fingers apart. And
I tell you, I drove out to where Marlon's living, and I inadvertently ran over a chicken, turned it into a poultrygeist.
Cool. I'm clucking at that one. Right. Okay. I can't even take a picture. Yes, I can. Well, I'll do. I'll take a picture because then it'd be easier, and you can spot the difference. Right. Okay.
It's getting nice enough here where I'm just about ready to go out and do a little bit of.
I bet Christopher Pye knows this straight away.
Whoa! What have we got there?
Now, this is the 2015 Navy coin. That's
Wait a
not.
minute.
Is
that the one with the error on the ship's flag?
Yeah, there. Look. Notice the difference.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay, so I got 4 of those. But in these spare ones, I need to get another 4 flag ones. But these are the ones you can count how many coin hunts I've done on one hand, because a lot of people do these all the time. And but I don't do them. I hardly do coin hunts. You know, I like to do. This is stuff I found over the years. So yeah, that's all the £2 coins. Obviously, I showed you. That is all full up, back to back, and that's 4 books plus my video books plus the coins I got that I sort through. I got more here, 50p's. Just stuff I find in change really. So there's another book, different color. So there's 2 there. And so that's all £2 coins. What's that? I bet not say because they will kill me. But yeah, this is another spare book I'm going through at the moment, and where's that other book I had? Because you can tell you ain't got these out in ages that the book's been.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Zoe's trying to hit 7,000, so Dale will listen to her.
Yeah. But yeah, they're all commemorative coins. And I haven't got these out since I found them. Some are better than others. The earlier ones are really, really, clean and sharp. And as you go through the years, you can see where they've sort of deteriorated over the time,
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I've got more of these, so this is the ones I can only get to. So
right.
And you can see where I've done the coin hunts because they're all together. So if you look at my coin hunt videos, the rest are ones I found. I think I've done about 5, 6 coin hunts since I've been on here, maybe. But yeah, you can tell these are old books that I still haven't got the stickers on there. When I used to have these in my old coins.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, my coin hunts with my son's vending machine company, I've made a command decision. I'm not putting these on eBay. There's too much work. I'm just going to buy them off them, build up some collections, make them available for the guys and gals that come onto our channel.
Good idea.
I mean, holy cow, I got some really nice pieces here, so I might as well do it that way. And my kid gets a little extra cash for the new baby coming along, and I get to make people happy here. What's this? Happy wife, happy life. Well, it depends.
I had a really funny joke the other day. A guy walks up to his wife and he goes, "I tied a knot with my wife 40 years ago, and I'm still swinging from it ever since."
Zoe's the boss for sure. Dale is a superhero with an electric blanket as a cape. What?
Zoe is the boss for sure. Dale is a superhero with. Well, at least it keeps me warm. Your old bones warm.
Yeah.
I think you missed the Y there. She's bossy. Yeah, still swinging.
Yeah, he definitely surfs a lot of different channels on YouTube. That's for sure. I don't know if you would say that Dale is still swinging.
No. Oh man. I get these. Of course, I've still got. And these are the videos you can see are the coins here. So these are like the coin videos. So it's 1986 to 2013. These are the ones that you will see on the videos. And then from 2013 till present. That's the £2 ones. Oh, there's another spare book here. I've got another 2 more there to fill up that book. You can tell how old these are. It's just when I used to have these books as spare ones when I emptied my things out. Oh man, what's in here? It's all my 20p's. If anybody was interested in finding out what one of the most expensive 20p's you can get is this one. And this is the no date error 20p. It's got no date on it. If you make it big, Skip, I'll show you.
really want me to make you big. Just have to eat a little bit more. Here we go. Okay, that's sucks.
This has no date on it whatsoever. That's a 2008. The reason why it's 2008, that's when the Royal Mint issued a statement. The date, I think, would be about here. I'll get a proper one out.
Buddy Big's Adventures and Treasure Hunting. Welcome to the channel.
So there's the date there, 2008. That's where that'd be. So it'll be about here, if you can see that. And this doesn't have a date on it. It's got the 2008. There's 3 2008. So it's supposed to be 2, but it's got this reverse. But it's supposed to have this reverse. They're 2 different reverses because one's made by Matthew Dent and the other one's made by Christopher Ironside.
Right.
And then you've got the William Gardner reverse and the Matthew Dent reverse. So that's what they're supposed to look like. And the no date has got the wrong, it's got the right reverse, but it's got the wrong obverse on it. Because the date is supposed to be on the front. That's what the date is on the reverse and the William Gardner reverse. Can't see it very well, these. I hate StreamYard for that. So yeah. Get him in, Neil. Christopher, Polar Bear, Maya and Shane and Buddy Briggs and many other awesome people. So that's a Christopher Ironside. It's the 2008 date. And then that's the new date. Yeah, there's only 250,000 news coins made, by the way, because they change the die over every 250,000. And I had that in my 20p error coins for some reason. And I thought I'd go for it because Dean found one when he was on live. And I thought, you know what, I've got loads and loads of 20p's. I've never actually gone through them. And that's our old £1 coins. And that goes up to 2000. I should get the 2021 because the others are in. So you've got the last round £1 coin now, which is that's the last round £1 coin. Then you got the child coin. And then it goes to the new type.
Tell you, the Royal Canadian Mint is doing a crackerjack job of putting out commemoratives for Queen Elizabeth. What a huge number.
Yeah, I'll get my new book tomorrow. So and oh yeah, George, he goes to me. He sent me a message. He goes, it's on one of my videos, and he goes, Dale, when now the Queen has passed, what's going to happen with the obverse of the Coinbase? Who's on it next? Because well, King Charles III. He goes, when is it like that? Because it's already happened. And got 2 in circulation now.
Cool.
So that's in circulation. I see that is really old books. Look, still got my stickers on. This is my shilling book. This was. So one's okay, one's quite scratched already. One's pretty good, but I'll use that rather than using my BU coins. The reason I like using circulated coins is because it gives it a real definition if you're generally collecting, because not everybody can afford. See, these are my, those type of coins. So, and this is my video books. These ones you see in the videos. The reason I have gaps in them is because I got the sets, you see. So I'm not going to get the sets out just as making a video. So I'm not going to traipse through all that just to get a video. What I'm going to do is wait for a broken set to turn up and just replace it. So these are the old large 50p's. And this goes up to 2007. So that's all the coins up to 2007. And it goes from now the ones you can't get is in circulation is the 2009, the Blue Peter 2009, the 2010, 2011. But a lot of people mention no names. Are putting out those type of coins like there's no tomorrow, to get views and say, oh, they're the best collectors in the world.
Yeah, like the Bradford Exchange ones. They're not worth the bloody. Oh
no, they're real. No, they're real. They're made from the Royal Mint. But these particular ones are really expensive. I mean, if you want to buy one, especially a 2011 or a Blue Peter one is the lowest coin. In post decimal, I think it's at 110,000. The next one up to that is the Kew Gardens at 210. So, but they're putting out those type of coins like there's no tomorrow. Like, oh, look what I found in a coin hunt. Look what I found in a coin hunt. So I've done a few spoofs. If you look at some of my stupid videos, they're like taking the mickey, like. I'm doing a coin hunt. I put out a Morgan dollar. I'm doing a coin out. I'm putting out an American coin set. You know what I mean? Because those type of coin hunts are full of crap, basically. But yeah, this has got all the coin, all the ones in here. So that's all the Olympics in here as well. So that's what you see on my videos. Is these coins.
Now I got to get out and get myself a 50-cent Canadian for 2023. I've picked up the wrong set.
Oh, no.
So I need that 50-cent piece. So I'll get out there and get one.
I got a 2023 set, a Canadian.
I know.
But yeah, those channels mention no names. Getting thousands of views, saying they're the top bloody coin collectors in the world when you've got bigger channels out there, with nearly 500,000 subscribers and stuff like that, doing really well, really good content. Yeah, there's a lot of fakers, unfortunately, but they get all the views and all the recognition when you got channels like us, who do it all properly and give the people the proper information. They don't like what they hear because they've seen other channels saying this is worth that. That is why I'm so against people putting values. Like, if you got this is worth this much. Oh, yeah. Look what I pulled out. Look what I pulled out today. I pulled out a 2011 50p 16 times. Well, prove it to us then. You know what I mean? Show us all the 16 coins rather than doing the same ones. Or they don't answer you. I had to get to 1K somehow, Dale. Yeah, but you don't cheat your way there. That's the difference.
Very, very true, buddy. My wife hates it when I go into a Safeway or Save On buy groceries and I get the change because she just cannot handle me checking every single coin that goes into my.
In your pocket.
It's amazing how many valuable coins you can find. I'm telling you.
Mm.
I have a great idea I want to share with everybody. And it's, of course, it's going to be more so for those that are willing to do some traveling and come out to God's country and see Alberta. But I would like to get it so that we get a permission on a piece of property where we can get anybody that wants to do metal detecting. Everybody throws in $20 into the kitty, and we have 2 or 3 different categories of prizes. The one with the largest denomination coin found, the one with the most unique oddball item found, and one with the most unusual and distressful item found. Like have something along that lines, and we have these cash prizes for those that actually come out and metal detect with us. I think it would be a blast.
No, you didn't shoot away to 1K, Alex, either. No. I'll tell you what, though, Mayor, when you go and do that, yeah, all you got to do, I can make you win the oddball find. All you got to do is put a metal detector over Skipper's face.
Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. No, it wouldn't work because I had all my fillings removed along with the teeth. So you're not going to get anything off.
When Skipper goes through an airport, and the metal detector goes off, you got anything to declare? He goes, yeah. I'm only joking, Skipper. I'm only playing. I'm sorry. That'd be good fun. That'd be good fun, actually. I see a lot of people doing that, you know, before the uninflicted imprisonment.
I think I might tee up with Marlon, see if he wants to do something like that. That would be cool.
All you got to do is market it, put in the Edmonton Post and online, and give it 6 months so people's got time.
Yeah, you definitely, Neil, you definitely would have to check your area to make sure everything is above board.
Yeah, yeah. You've got the best place to do it though is trying to get some farmland to get an own and you know, like a farmer, and you know, sort of throw him a bit, you know, bung him a bit, and then that way you haven't got to worry about getting, you know, I don't know, state's permission basically.
Yeah.
That'll probably be a cheaper way of doing it.
Oh, Marlon, I got one more thing for you, buddy. I invited the Hoover Boys to come out Sunday, so I'm hoping that they show up on the Hoover meet. Yeah, the Hoover Boys. Now, the Hoover Boys have got a big metal detecting channel down the southern states. Really popular. If you've never seen it, check it out.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that they'll come up and join the rest of our community to say hello and see what they have to say. Well, I don't know if you call them celebrities, but they certainly do have a good following. Yeah, I've got to design a brand new sticker as well.
That's the point. I started what to ask Neil the other day. Has he started his metal detection yet? He's bought himself a detector. Has he done videos? I haven't seen any. As I missed them, but probably. Oh well, I'll have to go through them again.
Oh, Marlon, are you calling me a little guy? Thank you.
Some Spanish reals, oh cool, and some large cents. That is a pretty good. You get some Spanish reals. That's amazing. I want to go down, but we got this silly Khan's a bit of a goof. I'll have to go down to. You've been watching my naughty videos of my coins, have you? Oh yeah, I've got to do a video for you, Shane, haven't I? I will get it done for you, Shane, just for you. I promise.
Yeah. As a coin collector, sometimes I get roped into watching these YouTube channels that have the coin pushers. Only because, of course, I'm sitting there going, "Oh man, I wish I was there. I'd be checking every one of those quarters." Anyway, there's this one channel I watched, and I know it's got to be fake, absolutely fake. $20 million buy-in. You get 85 quarters for $20 million. And this guy has this wall of chips a mile high.
Like that.
Like, yeah, fills up the whole screen,
Yeah.
pushes it out, and of course he uses dice at the end to multiply whatever the value is in the thing. And he'll spend 20 million and he'll make $85 million on this thing. But you can't see on either side. There's no outside noises. You know it's in his house in a nice quiet studio somewhere. I'm like, really? $20 million? People got $20 million to blow on a coin pusher? But what the hails? Even though I find Jeremy extremely annoying, but he is funnier than hell, along with his fiance George. They play in this casino in Ohio, and the coin pushers there are genuine. You actually have to spend $1,000 to play the game. And I'm sure they don't win all the time, but when they do win, you're watching. They'll come out with 10 1 ounce gold bars.
Wow!
They'll come out with thousands of dollars in real cash. And I'm sitting, my wife, all she's going, where is this place? Can we go? And it's not like Chuck E. Cheese coin pushers either. You're not getting toys, right? But apparently you have to make sure you got money to be able to win this stuff because it's really expensive to buy in. But hey, Ohio? I haven't been Ohio. When was the last time I was in Ohio? Gosh, it's got to be 40 or 50 years.
Shane. Our local gas station used to have one. It was magical because I put a quarter in and it would spit out a penny. Personally, I'm not a fan of watching those coin pushers videos.
No, I use them as an ASMR video. I sit there and do they win yet?
Oh, we got Buddy, we got Alexander Smith. Dale, I had a photo.
Now we've got a star in the house. Diggin' Canuck is in the house.
Yeah, Zoe needs to get full fat tappy coins. I know there's 5 in total for sale right now for around $200 each coin pusher, but yeah, the thing is those second-hand units, you still need money to fill them up. That's the problem.
Well, you know what? If I had one, I'd put it in my garage so that when my kids and grandkids come over, they can start paying me back.
I like the ones where these lads, I don't know if they still do it, but it's like shorts, and they go there and they try and get like the best. They got a target, like it's like, I don't know, like $40 or something, and they will put all these coins in simultaneously and just keep racking them in, so it pushes it out. They got a time limit to get it out. But yeah, it's they've been turned away from some of the. I think they live in Florida. They go on the piers, and they get turned away because they've seen them, because obviously they're filming it. and they're just smashing coins into this thing as quick as they can, and trying to get like something. It's not a big prize, but it's a target for them.
Well, this year, getting away from the coin pushers, I'm looking forward to getting out with Marlon because apparently he has a Garrett that he's going to let me use instead of that bounty hunter I'm using. That one there is it's a entry level metal detector. I mean, it was fun. I found some stuff. I found a lot of coins with that thing, but really looking forward to getting out and actually using something that's a little bit better.
The thing is, though, it's right having all the gizmos and stuff like that, right? But everybody is always half a swing away from finding something. It doesn't matter how big the coil is, because if you're swinging that way and stepping forward, you can still miss it on your backswing. So, and then you go over it again, you think, I swear I've been over it. Next, you can find something really amazing. So, a lot of it is patience. Having a really good pinpointer. And some small kid you can pay to do the digging for you.
That's what I'm bringing my grandkids out with me next time. Now that my back's completely seized, I'm not very good at getting down there and doing it. So I'll get help. And yeah, I got a new pinpointer thanks to Marlon.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
No, I do miss metal detecting. I really do, because it was. I found a few coins, a few decent Roman coins, but I found I showed you a really big, thick one.
Yep.
And I mean it's so thick. I don't. It's only like a little bit of miss away, because I'm not even sure. I think it's probably copper, but it's a nice gold chunky. That's my favorite one I found. But yeah, it's just the fun, isn't it? It doesn't matter what you find; it is having a good time. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, because you see a lot of people finding great stuff all the time, and if they're doing that all the time, some of it's got to be a bit dodgy, because you can't find best stuff all the time. The part of finding is sieving through the crap. You know what I mean? You got to go through the rubbish before you find something decent. It's only a matter of time, but I think people has got this mindset is where if they're finding stuff, I'm going to find the same stuff. But enjoy your hobby. Who invented the first modern metal detector and when? Well, it was the person with the sticks, wasn't it?
That's divining rods. Divining water. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Tesla, even though it could have been.
I think it was the Scottish guy.
You know what? That's part and parcel of the hobby. You do a little bit of cleanup while you're going along too. I don't mind doing that. Oh, Silver Knight Kyle's in the house.
Oh yeah.
Actually, off the top of my head, I might be technically incorrect, but off the top of my head, I'm not looking at Google or anything. I believe it was Alexander Graham Bell who invented the first modern metal detector in 1881.
Wow.
See, I know more than just coins.
Silver T says Gerhard Fischer in 1931.
Nah. Earlier. And yes, Marlon, that's why I said it probably was Tesla, because a lot of his ideas were stolen
Shane goes, "Oh, with no asker."
And that's why you were named after him, Alexander.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, and there you go. You find nasty things on the beach, you get rid of it, and then you get a reward where something you find a gold pendant or a ring or whatever. I don't know about you guys, but the first time I ever went metal detecting, it hooked me so bad because I ended up with a metal bowl, actually a wash basin filled with coins. Filled. I bet you I had 50, 60 coins I got. I don't know what the heck happened. And there were every kind of coin you can think of. I mean, I'm up in Canada here, and I'm finding Sacagaweas and everything else in that wonderful treasure.
Actually, it was in 1841 by Professor Heinrich William Dove. Published an invention called the differential inductor.
But that's 3 years after Graham Bell.
You said 1881. This is 1841.
Oh, 1840. Yeah, but that's not a modern one.
Published an invention called the differential. It was a 4-coil induction balance with 2 glass tubes.
Sounds like a bloody guy.
A professor, David Edward Hughes, published an experiment with a 4-coil induction balance. For this is the metal history. And then in 1881, Einstein initially used a 4-coil inductor balance to attempt to locate a bullet lodged in his chest. Of American President James Garfield. So, Alexander Graham Bell's first metal detector find was a bullet in a president's chest.
Good grief. Is Jill one of Zoe's alter egos, Shane?
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
George Hopkins describes in 1915, Camille Gutton developed a 4-coil inductor balance. The modern development of the metal detector began in 1920s. Gerald Fisher had developed a system of radio direction finding, which was accurate for navigation. And it was presented by Italian Benito Mussolini, recovering items remained by the Emperor Caligula. Yeah, Benito Mussolini in recovering items remaining from Emperor Caligula's galleys at the bottom of the Lake Nemi, Italy, in 1929.
That's right. Mussolini originally started doing that when he discovered that he worked really good by hanging by his ankles. And apparently that kept up right to the very end.
Yeah, with his wife.
Yeah. You know what?
Queen Zorgi of the planet Zorgilanda. Landia. They're basically saying hello. So it's getting a complex. Digging around that bullet is part of what killed President Garfield. Probably. Just got to use a metal spade to get in there, President Garfield. Don't worry. Oh, wow.
Gold coins found at Detectiveville. Yeah, that was a 747 that flew past my head.
I don't know what's up with YouTube, but it's taking ages. I can't see chat now until it resets. I'm like 10 minutes behind on the video. It's really annoying.
Tonight's top story: Generalissimo Francisco Franco is still dead. Thanks, Kyle. I hate to say it. That's like trying to watch the coverage of the Ukrainian war that's going on. It's done by an AI that translates verbatim. Their English is terrible. They always use stock footage, and it is so hard to watch it. I can't watch it anymore. I like being kept up what's going on world events, but not when it just sounds like. I hate to say it because I am pro-Ukrainian, but it sounds so much like propaganda. You know, it's like, come on, tell me the truth. Show me what's really going on, not just, and we're doing so well out here. It says, and the whatever. Anyway, it's just, you know, that's when I turn and watch coin pusher videos.
Right, I've lost chat, so I have to go to my phone. My phone's decided to give up the ghost a minute. It's doing an update for some reason now. That's probably one behind.
Hunter Boucher? Boucher? Je parle un petit peu français. Boucher? Ou bouche? I really like the blistering barnacle magnets. It's so nautical. Yes, I like nautical.
Pretty cool, man. I love that channel.
Yeah. Media sure doing a good thing of plugging it. They need something to talk about. Yeah, well, it certainly isn't the beautiful landscapes anymore. That's for sure.
It's blistering barnacle at the spoon. Oops. Joe, it's a truck.
Kyle, you've dropped off YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram now. Too many headaches and haters. Don't want them to carry over to my other friends on here like you lovely gents. I've not been called lovely. Crusty, but never lovely.
Oh, that's a point. Blistering, why don't you put titles in your videos?
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Okay, go on. Come in. Wee up the path. Oh. Too tired.
I once had a cat that was tired.
Yeah, you got run over.
By four-wheel drive, that's right.
How did 4 wheels hit him?
Backed up.
Oh. I mean, one skinny car.
Oh no, I think I just hit a cat. Back up and check on him. Okay. Oh shoot.
Oh dear, baby. Oh.
So I went into the local Safeway today, and the cashier, of course, they all have name tags on. And of course, anytime I catch one that has an interesting one that would be part of a song in the lyrics, like one girl, I'm looking at her name's Lola. And I look at la 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 Lola. And of course Tracy's standing next to me and she slaps me.
I didn't realize that was on the video.
Oh my goodness, that's cool. I know that. I know that spoon. I know that guy. Yes, think positive, believe you can do anything that you plan. If you will, life will treat you grand. So think positive, man. You are the promise, you are the possibility. You are the promise with a capital P. And if you listen to hear his voice, just listen and make the right choice. You're that promise to be anything God wants you to be. A TikToker did that streaming live while driving and drove over a dog. That would crush me. I would be upset. I'm a dog lover.
Blister, and I'll have to go magnet fishing with you one day.
Yeah, Kyle knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Where are you there? Where's that canal? Because that looks familiar.
My wife said to me, if you won the lottery, would you still love me? I said, of course I would. I'd miss you, but I'd still love you. Oh, that's awesome. He's in Nottingham, bro.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah. My family lives in Nottingham.
That's a fading memory. Well, you're always welcome up here, Kyle.
If you think we've got a strong accent, you ought to try Nottingham accent, because, man, they speak a different language up there.
Look, it's hard enough me putting up with Tracy all these years trying to figure out what she's saying.
People who likes, what's that? Who likes?
Then do it, Papa G. There's enough people in the community can direct you. Fancy one more. I think I can do one more. There's the link right there. I read Silver Tea. I thought he said Stinky wants up. No, it's Sticky.
Right, Skipper, I got to shoot off in a minute because I got to have my medication, and I don't want to be too far close to all my meds for over the next couple of days.
I'm surprised you lasted as long as you did. You poor old and buggered guy.
I had a MRI scan yesterday. Oh God, I was pumped with fluids. That's one thing I wasn't expecting, to get all the fluids in me again. I just got rid of the last lot. Yeah.
How is everyone?
Doing good, Kyle. How are you, my friend?
How is everyone?
All good, brother. Sorry, we got the dryer on.
Getting ready to go for my first crib tournament in years tomorrow. I'm going to be playing cribbage.
If you win, I want half. If you want half, don't forget, it's because I've beat your practice.
What are you staking me $2.50 so I can win? Oh, you the practice you keep while I beat you. Wait a minute, did you beat me I think you beat me the last time.
Exactly.
Right, Skipper, I'm going to shoot now, okay?
All right, my friend. Thank you for coming up.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us here. And
take care, Dale.
Thank you, guys. You got Kyle with you now, so I can't see chat because I just go off blistering. So let me just get over to and say goodnight. So Maya, Silver Knight, Kyle, Kinnaman, Christopher Ty, Buddy Briggs, Alexander Smith, Blister and Barnagel, Silver Tea, IBB for Life, and Commonwealth Bros, of course. The Shane Show, Neil, of course. Congratulations on Neil's 1K. And Papa G, Silver Tea, of course,
What?
Tappy Coins, and I can't use the other one, and Skipper there as well. Thank you, family, again, Skipper. And I'll be streaming on Wednesday, 8 p.m. my time. I got to be up. I got to be up for the next few days, so really early. And
I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, and you get yourself sorted out as well, Skipper. And it's good to see you.
Working on
it. Bye, everybody. Oh, what's that? A crib board?
That's my personal crib board.
Nice.
That's where he sold all of his silver.
No.
I'll tell you what. Stephen's dad's crib board was. His father, his grandfather was in World War II, and that's a clue. Guess what the crib board he had? What is made from?
Brass from a shell.
Nope. It was brass.
The bones of dead Germans.
Nope. It was the butt. It was the butt of his rifle.
Oh, that's cool.
They shaped it into a crib board. They had all felt underneath it. He just sawn it off and made it. He had no use for it after the war ended. So that's what he did. And anyway, I will let you all go, and I'll see you all on Wednesday, hopefully.
Wednesday, my friend.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
And there he
so
was.
How is the skipper doing?
I got word here just this morning that they're putting off my hip replacement because they feel that there's just the backlog is just too big. So their explanation to me was, we'll keep you on medication and diet and exercise to try to stretch it as far as possible before we look at taking the big step. So I'm just going to have to put up with the aggravation of a sore back and hips for the next little while. I'm pretty well over the bronchial pneumonia, even though I still got this latent bloody hack. Not as bad as yours, but every once in a while it comes out, but it's nowhere near.
Mine's just you permanently now.
4 solid weeks every time I hacked, my back went out.
Oh,
not cool. But yeah, so I'm changing things up a bit, Kyle. I'm looking at getting involved in my operational stress injury support group again. I was the peer helper for many years, and they decided to take me back. So every second Thursday, I'll be working with veterans and first responders to help them with PTSD and all that stuff. So, and then, like I said earlier, Tracy and I are opening up a new YouTube channel. We were originally many years ago, we were food critics for Leduc and County This Week. We had a column called Fine Dining in Alberta. And we are now going to call it Fun Dining in Alberta and have it YouTube based. And we've already got our first restaurant. We've talked to the owner, and we're going to do an interview, and I've done some really good photos. And we'll be doing both of us together, which is going to be quite unique.
What you're going to do as a sideline, what you want to do is rate psychic mediums as well as like a side hustle. Because of the story you told me before.
Oh, come on. Yeah. I do. Silver Tea. I do use the cannabis. Actually, Veteran Affairs actually pays for it, so I get a big parcel every month, and that's how I get to sleep. I've gotten off the opioids and all the rest of the stuff. I was on gabapentin and Wellbutrin and a whole bunch of other things, and now I just use CBT, the 50/50 CBD and THC, so it controls the pain. So now I go to bed. Pain's still there, but I don't care. I'm gonna sleep anyway. I'm feeling really good, but I'm hungry.
I went to the Royal Mint yesterday, as well. It's like I did a load of like the strike your own coins, and I've like passed them all on. I'm hoping, like when I remember as well, I'm gonna have a look for tours for tomorrow. I might take Sophia with me again to try and get more and just keep getting them and just like pass them on, either like for trades or like to like for like a reasonable amount, like the people that can't travel, because people in the UK are not like Canadians and Americans, as you well know. Half an hour's driving a car is a long way away to us. Whereas like Americans will drive for like 3 hours straight just to get to places. We don't really do that, do we? As you well know. But so might be doing that tomorrow now. And postage prices went up today as well. So I when I sold some yesterday, I forgot about that, and because they went up today, then I had a surprise then. So it was a good job I didn't post my parcels yesterday, because otherwise they would have got caught up in the price changes, unfortunately.
Jeez. You know what? It's happening to the whole planet. I mean, as you know, my wife still smokes, and she smokes basically a carton of cigarettes a week. It's only 8 packs. I used to smoke four. How much did I smoke? I smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day. That was 30 years ago. I've quit since then.
Yeah.
But when I quit, it was $1 a carton. $1 a pack, $8 a carton. So there's eight packages to a carton.
Yeah.
And I paid today over $170 for 1 carton of cigarettes.
Oof.
$170 for 1 carton. That'll last just over a week.
With the way everything's going up is like, because like I work in like a supermarket around the corner as well.
Yeah.
And on the like selling the cigarettes in the kiosk, the prices of them have gone astronomical over here. They are about. I worked it out the other about a month or 2 months ago, like, and the average pack of cigarettes was £11, and they've shot that so quickly at the minute that some of the just for a single pack of cigarettes, some of them are touching the £13 a pack, and like it used to be like years ago, if you just like rolled your own tobacco, it used to work out a lot cheaper. And now the way it's going, it's starting to work out a lot more expensive. Like for a 50-gram pouch of tobacco, one of the most expensive ones we sell is £34. So £34, about $50 for you, I think, if not a bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
So like for £10, it's almost $18. So if you think, so what's that? 10, 20, 30 plus 24. Yeah, so nearly $55 for you guys.
With the inflation and the buying power the way it is, especially a lot of the younger folks don't realize how in such a, and when I say short amount of time, 30, 40 years to me is a short amount of time. I mean, it's not that long ago. I see my son spending $1,800 a month for just to rent a 2-bedroom apartment that I used to spend $50 for, and mine came furnished. $5.40 used to buy me 24 bottles of beer. 24 bottles of beer. My cigarettes were originally 25 cents a pack, so they were a penny each for one cigarette, right? Whereas now you're talking nearly $30 a package. So, hi, thank you. What did you hit me with? You hit me with a stress ball. Ow!
Stress balls are supposed to be calming.
She's beating me with a stress ball. Ow!
Oh, crap.
Good, you can't get it now.
How are you, Tracy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. It's half term over here, so I've got the pleasure of my darling daughter all day with no moral support. As much as I love her, everyone knows
I know.
what half term is like.
Silver T just said, hi, Peanut Brill. Ow! No, stop it!
How you doing, honey?
I'm good. Just plodding along.
How's Kirsty?
Yeah, Kirsty's good. We just peed off with the gas bill at the minute still because like it's like we're still topping it up all the time. So, but we've had a warm day today, so we're looking forward for the summer to come. So we don't have to pay like £200 a month on gas, and instead we've got to pay £200 on electric because we've got to put the fans on to keep us cool.
Yeah, it's just Tracy and us here. We have one bill that's $460 a month. One bill.
Yeah, but
we're ready. We're gonna shut down different rooms and only live in one room. I think. I cannot believe.
Yeah.
I cannot believe what they're doing to us.
Did you actually think that?
Yeah, it would have to be here though because I don't fit in you. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow!
Domestic violence.
Oh, hell yeah.
She is far more critical about food than I am because my taste buds since I've been sick are lousy.
I
hate lousy. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that.
Why are you telling those people?
He thought he's vicious. Said, hello, Mrs. Claus.
Tracy, I'd hate to see your receipt for how much you'd have to pay for the British stuff in your British shop now.
Oh my god, honey.
It's gone up a lot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But you know what? It's a taste of home, and I don't care.
It's like it. I went shopping today just to pick up some bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Just like basic stuff that is like cheap.
Yeah.
Like noodles.
Yeah.
So you know Bachelors super noodles.
Yeah.
They like you go back about a year or so ago. You could pick up about 2 years. You could pick up 5 packets for about £2.
Oh, £2. Okay,
it's 5 packs. Yeah.
And the last one they were on special offer. Like they always rotate around like anywhere else, and you just gotta catch them when they're on offer.
Yeah.
I went into one of the supermarkets today. There were 4 packs of Bachelor super noodles for £3.50.
Ow.
And like
what? Yeah,
they're £1 a packet now, just for noodles for bachelors, and like
Holy
Maggie. Do you guys have like Maggie noodles over there?
They're not Maggie's, but we do have stuff similar.
We do.
Yeah. Like Maggie's are a cheaper variety, of noodles. They used to be like dirt cheap, like for 5 packs of noodles for £1.
That's like the Mr.
Yeah.
Noodles.
Just like really, really budget type noodles. They
Yeah.
have shot up from £1 up to £2.50 for a pack of 5.
Oh, Kyle. How are you and Kirsty dealing with this?
Oh, we're fine. We're still plodding along.
Come on, half their house is full of bloody vegetables that are waiting to be transplanted.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, for me. Because Kirsty don't eat veg.
No.
And postage went up today. Of all things, postage.
What?
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah,
How much?
ours has probably gone up too. Check.
Yeah, just like I'll hide like the stuff and that. But like there's just that. Like because when I went to the Royal Mint, I had some stuff and I sold them and like I packed them all yesterday because when we went to the mint, sold them all, packed them all up ready, and postage went up today just for that one of these package by 20 pence. So I've got to re-add all of the postage now because it's gone up by 20 pence.
How much is it now altogether?
Well, a first class stamp has gone up by 15 pence.
Oh my God, Kyle. I'm going to have to send you a Christmas card like in October.
It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Don't worry about a card. Save the money for the gas bill.
No, we will. Hello. It's the only thing that is like special that we do. Oh my
It's like just on a first class stamp, 15 pence. It's gone from 95 pence up to £1.10. Hi, Jamal Darren.
Look at you, baby. Oh,
I know it looks disgusting. But I'm old fashioned. I am licking my thumb.
You look like a nutcracker.
That's because the nut's behind me. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Okay, sweetie.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like stuff's been going up like over the past year, like everything else. Everyone knows what inflation's doing now, but we're still stuck at inflation at about 10.4%.
Right.
At the minute, so
pretty high.
Yeah.
Black corpse in the house, and yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I just got wind that my hip surgery is going to be put on hold because everything's behind. So they're just diet and exercise, and good grief, my wife just pulled apart me cap. Anyway, yeah, things are better.
You'll get her back. It's fine.
Flash and pan. Hey, buddy. Dale's taken off. We got Kyle from Taffy Coins basically licking stamps. Ugh.
It's the only way you can get cheap postage. I know I should technically just have like a sponge. But
Yeah,
where's the fun in having a sponge?
That's what they were talking about. Is having a hip replacement, but again, everything is so backlogged. So diet, exercise, and my special medicine.
When you have the hip replacement, does that mean that your new name for chat is going to be Captain Ironside?
Not bad. That's not bad. How about heavy metal hippie?
You can call yourself anything you want.
All I know is I'm looking forward to the day when I don't have to struggle trying to get down and do my digging when I'm doing my metal detecting. I can't even. I can't even think about panning anymore because I can't get down to wash the pan out, for Pete's sake, unless I get myself a big sluice.
Yeah.
Captain Tin Bum. What?
Tin Bum.
Oh, of course they do. Of course they do. It's just a long process. They've done all the blood work and this bloody X-rays and poked and prodded, and I went through that on top of having bronchial pneumonia, and of course I'm riddled with osteoarthritis now. So this guy that used to run marathons is now running marathons in the mall using a walker. As I said, wouldn't that be cool if streaking came back? That would be rough trying to do streaking with a walker.
Stranger things have happened. Let's face it.
Silver Night Cow says, Kyle, I've got a package I'm still putting together to ship out for you sometime soon. Just be careful it's not a glitter bomb package.
Oh, I've seen it.
I'm becoming paranoid.
Yeah, I've seen them videos where like people leave parcels on doorstep intentionally. They pick them up and they get covered in glue and glitter and
all sorts
of stuff.
And the stink bomb. All those ones are entertaining, but I have to admit the one that was done by that they call him hillbilly something or other. He was going outside in the snow dressed as a dinosaur for his kids.
Right.
And as he's stepping out the door, his wife gets fart spray and sprays it into the intake valve of the costume.
Oh,
and he steps off the porch, and all you hear is, "What'd you do? What'd you do?" And he's falling and rolling around and he can't get the zipper open. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Oh, that's a beast. Stuff like that tickles me.
Yeah, that's my dark sense of humor too. Things like that. I'm sorry. I mean, when it happens to you, it's crap. But when it happens to somebody else, I'm sorry. My jaw just aches.
As long as it's someone else, I don't care. Basically.
Cap's tragically hip. You know what, Kyle? I'm telling you right now, I've earned every ache and pain that I've got, and I had fun doing it. It's just when I was doing it, I didn't realize how much it would hurt by the time I got to my age. But boy, oh boy. I still want to do it. I'm not going to call it a death wish. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I love doing things that they give me a rush, whether it be I was a mountaineer. I was a mountain warfare instructor many years ago. I used to love cliff jumping and doing downhill skiing. Absolutely loved it. Jumping out of airplanes. Yeah, let's do it. Rappelling out of helicopters. Used to love doing that too. Used to body surf rapids. No, forget the canoes or the bloody Zodiacs or anything. We used to, and by the way, never ever body surf rapids wearing running shoes. They balloon out and they drag you feet first. Not a good idea. I learned that the hard way. But there's a lot of things I did, and to this day, even at my age, I love getting people out to spend time with me that still haven't got that necessary little bit of courage and craziness that's needed to get through it. I took my buddy to Las Vegas, and I took him on the world's highest rides, and he's got a fear of heights. It was great. It was absolutely great because I made sure that we sat in the front of this one thing. It was like a roller coaster, but just shoots out the edge off the stratosphere.
Right.
We're thousands of feet up. He's scared to death. I got my hands up over my head, and he's actually crying next to me. I thought my jaw was going to fall off. I was laughing so hard at this guy. Then I took him on the rocket that's right at the top, shot up to the top, and he screamed like a girl. Sorry, ladies, but It's like, ah! And I got a lot of it on because they take pictures of you going up. I got them as souvenirs. I love this stuff. So if I were in shape, I would like to go to New Zealand. And they have that, I think they call it the Nexus or Nevis. I think it's Nexus swing over there. And it's the world's highest swing.
Ooh.
And it swings from one mountaintop across a valley to another mountaintop and then back over. And it crosses. Yeah, it's huge. They actually have it on YouTube if you ever want to look at it.
Right.
And then when you finally settle down, they pull you straight up. This God knows how many thousands of feet straight up and hauls you back to where you launched from. Well, it is the coolest thing. And you might as well free fall. It's like right across the valley.
There's I don't know if it's the fastest zip line in the world or the fastest zip line in Europe, but it's up by like Wales's highest mountain is called Snowdonia, and it's up towards North Wales in about 100 miles an hour just on the zip line. You'd probably enjoy that.
Oh yeah. Zip lines are a blast. I did the zip line. That's the other. I took them on the zip line in Fremont Street and did the Superman with them. It was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Yeah, those zip lines are a blast. So yeah, I do. I would like to do, if I could drop 100 pounds, I would take the, and my back was a little better. I take the over the copper mines in Wales would be cool. I've heard about that. I would like to take the hot air balloon over the Grand Canyon. That would be cool.
I forgot to show you. That's what I bought in the Royal Mint.
Oh,
it's a proof or base proof coin. So it's a £5 coin. So that's a Royal Mint exclusive as well. You can only get that in the Royal Mint by going to the shop, and it's a design on the old £1 coins. So basic, the first one was the Welsh Dragon, of course, the best one,
right?
And that's the Northern Ireland one now. So I don't know if they're doing any others, like they do like an oak tree symbolizing England,
right?
There's also another one as well that symbolizes England, and there's I'm trying to remember because there's a few different ones. They do, because they've been out of circulation for so long now, I'm just trying to remember. They do the Scottish thistle involved in something, I can't remember. And they do the 3 lions as well for England. So they might do the 3 lions next.
Right.
But I don't know if anyone would really want to buy the English one. It just depends because you're in Wales, like the Welsh Dragon one is the most popular because obviously you're in Wales, you get all the Welsh people going there. Like the Northern Ireland one is going to be popular because of the high amount of Irish people in Wales and Irish descendants like myself. It's like the Royal Mint gets a lot of English visitors, but then you might not get as many Welsh people wanting to buy the English coin. But then the Scottish one will be probably quite popular when they do one. But the problem is, because Scotland's so far away, it just actually depends upon who wants to complete the set and how many Scottish people travel down. Because it's like a 9-hour drive from Scotland down to the Royal Mint.
Holy cow. That's like me driving from where I am to Helena, Montana.
Yeah.
That's a long trip.
Yeah. So and it's something like about 400 miles. And that's if you go like from the border of Scotland.
300 or 400 miles.
Yeah, the UK top to bottom is something like about 500 and something miles.
That's tiny.
Well, you say tiny. It's big to us.
I drive back home to my hometown. It's 3,700, and that's not even all the way to the East Coast. It's just a Windsor, Ontario. Like holy cow!
So it's
way.
Yeah, so it's like we just don't travel well. We travel well for holidays, but like if you're driving anywhere, it's like from where I live, it's about. I'm trying to work. I think it's something like about 140 miles to London.
Oh.
And that takes 3.5 hours to drive.
Holy cow.
In a car. So it's... And it's not too much difference for train then as well.
Just logged into the wrong thing. I'm trying to show you something here. I was doing my DNA research. You know what? The one thing I hate about doing this Ancestry DNA is that it keeps changing on you. And I cannot believe how much Welsh and Scottish I am compared to my measly 24% Irish.
Well, I had a look. Sorry, I tell a tale. So, like, where my town is, they have trains sometimes that go direct into London, Paddington in London.
Really?
Yeah. So if I had a train from my town to Paddington Station, it's 173.8 miles. Or if I drove, sorry, so that's just via the M4, yeah. Oh no, sorry, via the M4 and the A40, then it's 182.4 miles. So it's still a bit of a trek.
Yeah, I guess so.
But as long as the traffic's looking good, then the quickest you'll get to London is in 3.25 hours driving.
Hmm.
In latest Royal Mint news as well, they finally got their act together, and they were selling the annual sets, the proof sets, in January.
Right.
And they only shipped them up last week.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so they sold the sets, and only now they've been shipping them. So that's another thing. But I'll run and grab the set now to show you. The J.R.R. Tolkien £2 coin is amazing on there. It's just a shame about the pillock on the back.
I'm not saying anything. I just think we're going to have problems with the high points. That's all.
Yeah.
Bloody ears are going to keep getting in the way.
Yeah, it's a good job. It's not high relief. Can you imagine the 3D mount that they'll have to do?
Yeah. Your coins could cause problems with slot machines, problems with any vending machines, problems with walking because it would cause drag.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like it's a good job. He doesn't drive any cars without a roof. Can you imagine that head sticking out of a car? They act like parachutes.
Worse
Right.
yet, the vibration.
Yeah. You come in. I'll be back now. 2 seconds.
It'd be terrible. But for those of you that are hanging out here still, I've got some interesting news for you. I've hit 750 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but it's getting there. Come 1,000, I am going to be having a special draw. And yes, it's going to be crack-a-lackin'. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to have multiple prizes, and hopefully we'll get a whole bunch of new folks in to come visit and hang out with the old skipper. And as we progress, we're going to be coming along with new innovative ideas for the channel. We've been a little bit hodgepodge a little bit lately because both Dale and I have been dealing with medical issues on our own, and it's caused us not to be on the 4 days a week that we normally would like. I'm guaranteed to be on Mondays for sure, and apparently Dale is going to be available on Wednesday this week. No Thursday or Tuesdays or Fridays. I'm working back with OSIS again, helping veterans with PTSD, and that's happening every second Thursday for me. And as I mentioned earlier, my wife Tracy and I are setting up another channel that's dedicated to fun dining in Alberta, and that's going to be fun. We're retired food critics who still have a critical view on how things should taste and look. So we're going to see what we can do with that. There, you found it?
Yep. So it comes in so the whole set comes in a nice little black case like this, which opens up like that.
Oh, that's very nice. That looks familiar. Have you shown that before? That looks really pretty.
I've put pictures on my Instagram of it, but I don't think I've showed it on stream to you. But I'm trying to work it out.
There it is.
Right. So that's the J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah. Oh, that's
in the style of the writing from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So you've got the National Health Service 75 years celebration coins.
Yep.
You've got the Flying Scotsman. It's the UK's most famous steam train.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Big Years' 75th birthday coin.
Wow.
And if I can get it out, I'll show you the portraits on the back then. Old Carlos himself.
Yeah, and imagine that he actually approved that.
Look, it's okay. It does age him a little bit, I think. Well, I know he's in his 70s now, but it almost looks like to me that he's ready for his coffin.
Hey.
To be honest, in that portrait, but I do like the sentiment that by the year, if you look closely enough, there's a silhouette of a bird, which depicts his love for conservation as well. So it is like a nice little touch involved in there for him, but it's
Quick question for you there, Kyle. Who is now in charge of the Duke of Edinburgh Awards program over there? Now
I think Prince Edward is taking over.
Prince Edward.
Yeah, the Queen, before she passed away, expressed her wishes for Edward to become the new Duke of Edinburgh. He's going to be taking over then from his father.
Right.
Make Edward to be out of the like some of the royals. Edward isn't really spoken too much about.
Mhm.
He does stuff, but he's not in the forefront. But he's being brought to the front now just to do more. Prince Andrew is still extremely controversial at the moment. So he's trying to challenge the court decision for compensation and X, Y, and Z. That what was the name? Virginia Giuffre, I think, was it something like that? The one that made the allegations against him and stuff and took him to court, and I think he's trying to clear his name, but the problem is the damage has already been done.
Yeah,
he already agreed out of court. I think it was like a £12 million settlement.
Yeah,
and I think he's going to try and claw that money back because he's skinned. He's broke.
Mhm.
It's like he had a sort of like a holiday home which was worth something like £17 million. Like apparently, I don't know. Rumor has it that he sold it for something like about 14 or 15 million.
Right.
And like the Queen fronted up some of the cash towards his settlement as well, but it's still just too controversial. I think he should just die quietly now. It's like Princess Anne has always been a massive front runner as well. So it's like she's always been loyal. She's renowned for how dedicated she is as well to serving as well, and just like your mother. Charles has been the same. Charles is a servant to the country as well, even though he gets a lot of flack because of Horseface that he married. So,
well, that is true. That is true. Oh my goodness.
So it's just like one of those things. The question is, how long is the monarchy going to last for? Now, because the monarchy is probably going to go away quietly over time. It's like the Queen was like holding everything together. It's like, but now she's gone.
I have a feeling it's going to go the way of some of the European monarchies. So is it Denmark?
It's like they have a tokenistic monarchy.
That's right.
That they exist, but they don't count for anything.
That's right. Yeah, they got a royal family, but they don't do much.
Yeah, because Charles is already all on about downsizing anything anyway. So I think Balmoral is in danger because not long after the Queen had passed away, they served a load of the staff with notice of potential redundancy, saying that if they can, they'll relocate some of the staff in the other royal households. But I think that's a massive mistake because because they're the monarch of the UK and is it Great Britain and Scotland? I think something like that. Because like Scotland recognise the monarch as their king or queen, because it goes back as far as James I,
right,
which was James VII in Scotland. So like his mother Was it Mary Queen of Scots? Was in trouble, and then she basically was forced to abdicate to her son, and then he took over. Then, and after Elizabeth I passed away, then because they were cousins, there was no other replacement because she didn't have any children. So then he automatically assumed the throne then to be essentially the first king of Great Britain.
Mhm. Hello, history man.
Hello, Skipper.
My goodness, I saw you sneak in there in the basement. And what's new with you?
Nothing really. Just
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
just for I don't know. Nothing really. Just like this, just the same old me, pretty much.
No new finds or anything?
No.
Well, aren't you exciting?
Well, I don't. I'm trying to save much money as I can, Skipper.
You know what? We all go through that. There are times for savings and time for building on your.
As much as I want to collect like every week, but I can't. So
I know. I feel you. I really do.
yeah.
I'm still working on my roof. It's $8,000 to get it fixed.
Oh, what happened to your roof?
And then it's just wore out. It just needs to
It just
shake.
wore it out. Okay.
So, but as the years go on, you try to build up enough to keep the repairs going. But this last year, I had my furnace go at the same time as my hot water tank. So it took all my silver. I had a nice silver stack. Thank God I did, because that paid everything off. But it left me to do the roof. So now I have to get together enough, and that means I can't spend anything. And believe me, it's driving me nuts because there's a lot of stuff.
Oh, I bet. I mean, I did have some. I was looking through my friend's coins as usual and cataloging them. I did pick out some interesting ones, some good ones, and some silver ones as well.
Oh, cool.
I can show you in my computer if you want. I could just like put on my screen if you want me to do that, because I'm not turning my camera today.
How many layers on my roof? I have the original shingles that put on the roof. I had 20 years ago, so it's the original shingles.
How is the original singles? Like, how old's your house, Skipper?
It's 20 years.
Oh, 28. Oh, it's not that old.
No, I mean they typically last between 15, 20 years for the type that I have up there. So they've reached the end of their life when they start curling the way they are. No dates yet. So I retired. That makes it a little bit more challenging to figure out, for the exception of Christmas time when I bring in a few bucks.
So I might show you the silver coins first.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I love shiny.
Yeah. I'll turn on my my screen, which I'll share my screen on the Numista page.
I'm surprised Silver Knight Kyle hasn't come up as well.
Let's go. Okay, what they are. Let's see what I can do here. Let me just find it first.
Okay. Good question, Papa G. I don't know. I'd have to inquire about it. I'm not physically capable of working on a roof. I have to hire a company to come in to do it.
So you're saying you can't just like get a ladder and just like come up and just do it?
I couldn't get on the ladder. My back is toast. Walker. Can you imagine me using the walker getting up the ladder? Oh yeah, that worked.
Oh man. 20 centavos. That's what that is. So let me take let's see. There we go. Get the 20 centavos right here. Mm. I wish I had like the direct photo, but basically this is what it looks like. Not sure
I
if
love
you-
some of the old Mexican coins.
yeah, but this one is from 21. It's a little faded a bit though.
Right.
So it's from 1921, and then I
Cool.
have and I also have one from like New Zealand as well. Let's take a look.
Is this Silver Tano with us from New Zealand?
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, silver teas in New Zealand.
It's from 33. Is it no? Wait, do I have no? 34. This one's from 34. I think one is from like 1932 is a little rarer. If I get it right. So that's what I picked it out from him recently. But I'm still continuing because he said I could like pick some out. And then I got some like, steel ones. I think those are the only silver coins I picked out. I feel like I had more. Like most of it is it's a clad, most of the ones I picked out is clad ones, brass ones, and a steel one. So, which is two British large cents, 30 and 37. I picked those out.
The large pennies.
Yeah. I picked those out because I don't really have I don't have those in my collection. And some I got a steel Argentinian coin from 1958 of 1 peso, and then I have 50 pesos, 100 pesos from Argentina as well. And then I picked out an Ecuadorian coin. This is 1 sucre and 1 shilling from Britain from 58. So that's what I picked it out. That's what I picked out from his collection that I want to buy from him. So while I'm like cataloging his coins so far.
Right.
So, which I've been so busy, I haven't really got a chance to do the European half of his side because he gave me like a bunch of he gave me a bag of Czech coins mostly from like the Czech Republic and Hungary. They're more recent though. But I haven't cataloged these for him.
That's probably one of my most enjoyable things with coin collecting is when you get someone asks you to go through their collection and to be able to identify and help catalog the stuff. That is enjoyable. I love
it. I love it. I love doing it.
Yeah, that's
enjoyable. I haven't even got the time to do my own. It's like I got random people showing me. It's like, how much is that worth? I'm like, 50 pence, and just having a look through.
Yeah.
No, that's actually what got me involved in coin collecting. Someone came over and said, "Look, I got this box that weighed about 16 pounds that my mother left me after she passed on. Can you help me sort it out? And you can keep this is the key thing. You can keep all the duplicates." I said, "Well, yeah, I'll help you."
Okay.
And by the time I finished, I was like priming the pump on a water pump. Suddenly, I got this huge collection, and that's what got me started. And that was when believe it or not, when I turned 65.
That's crazy.
So I'm like,
you would think it's like you had done it much younger, Skipper.
Well, you know what? I was having too much fun. Yes,
Yeah.
I was. I traveled the world, never collected anything. I got people in Israel sent me coins,
Right.
and I was there for like a year.
And you never. That's
I
funny.
think I come back with like 5 shekels or something. I had nothing.
Yeah.
Spent it all.
I'm
you know.
still studying Israeli coins. I'm still studying them. It's
Very fascinating, especially if you go back before before the British Mandate and stuff. They've got some very cool coins.
yeah. Which I did catalog a couple from him. He had ones from like the old shekel one and the new shekel ones. So he had like at least like both of them.
Yeah,
So-
when I was posted there, they gave me it. We had a little bank on the United Nations camp that was there that you can go to and get paid, transfer your American. We were all paid in American dollars. We could
Oh wow! I didn't know.
we could transfer them over to Israeli shekels. But you never ever did that at the camp. You knew better to do that, because if you just drove the short trip down to Tiberias, went into the bank me with your $350 American, they would look at you and go, "Do you want an armed guard?" Now this is back in '82. I'm like, "Oh, an armed guard for $350?" I had a 3,700 some odd shekel. I had so much money. Not believe it. And of course, you don't live on the economy as when you live there. You live
Right.
like a tourist. It costs you way too much. You live
Right.
like a local. So I would drive my truck over to the falafel stand. It's kind of like McDonald's. I said, "Want a hot falafel with Coca-Cola, bevekasha?" And then they would serve you over, and you'd pay your 10 shekels for your falafel and Coke. And
Okay.
and I used to do all the purchasing for the UN peacekeeping contingent in the Golan. So I would go in and I had to learn enough Israeli, Hebrew, to purchase groceries. So you got to know everybody, all the farmers and everything else. So I used to buy everything, at the same price that the locals used to pay. Yeah, I was rich. I had a villa on the Mediterranean, cost me the equivalent of $5 American a night, and it came with a stock fridge. My balcony overlooked the Mediterranean with palm trees hanging over the edge, and
Damn.
I get gorgeous. $5 a night.
Right.
Yep. Whereas
That's
you look at the stupid tourists in Tel Aviv or in Jerusalem, they're paying $200 a night. Like, yeah, okay, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the question is, how many cockroaches did you have in the
None.
cheap places?
None. What you had in the Golan was camel spiders. Oh, you'd like them. Palestinian vipers. They're exciting. I opened up my door from my barracks, and there was one that was slithering down the hall. Yeah. Scorpions. Oh, yeah, you had a wide selection of scorpions. But it was the camel spiders that used to freak me out.
The camel spiders.
Do they always get the hump?
They're big.
Mm.
Do they always have the hump as well, being a camel spider?
I didn't get close enough to worry about a flipping hump. But I had a roommate. His name was Stinky Inkinen. We call him Stinky. He
Okay.
never bathed. And he would
That's
go over
why.
and he would go over to the Finnish contingent, go into their sauna, and not take a shower afterwards, get dressed, and come back. He stunk. Because we were a logistics company, it wasn't as strict as being infantry. And his cubicle was, rarely checked. And he didn't clean anything. Well, a nest of spiders built themselves a nest underneath his bed.
Oh.
And they were coming out at night and feeding on him. So he was waking up with these huge welts and stuff all over him. So we called in what the medical officers, the DBUGO, came in and checked and found all these spiders and had to fumigate the whole thing and force him to get cleaned. But
Oh,
that fucker was
man.
in my room.
And that was in your room?
Yeah, he was in the cubicle across from me.
Oh my
I'm glad
goodness.
that I found enough meat on him to feed without having to cross the hall.
What is wrong with him?
Yeah. Oh man, it was just the way he was.
Right.
Anyway, guys, look, it's after 4:00 here where I am at, and
Right.
I am going to start making my lovely wife some dinner. So I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for coming out. I'll be back on Wednesday on Dale's on Coin World UK's channel. And in the
I'll
meantime,
try to be there.
oh yeah, you know, if you can. It's great. We love having you on.
Mhm.
And keep collecting and keep enjoying yourself. Enjoy metal collecting or magnet fishing or whatever the heck you're doing. Get out there and don't just sit idly by and allow your derriere to get too fat. So, you know,
Mm.
thank you for coming on board.
All right. No problem, Skipper.
Meantime, everybody, take care and we'll catch you later.
Take care. I'm going to be jumping on